Heard you want to talk boxing with me,
Yeah,
man.
man. So what do you think of the Floyd fight with McGregor? You think that was good for boxing?
I think it was good for Floyd.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think that fight, I'm not going to say necessarily good for boxing, but with me, I'm in belief of making money. So I thought it was a great fight for everybody all the way around.
Cool.
Because even like, let's say for instance, that was bad business for the MMA if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to get Conor McGregor back in the ring to fight for the 3, 4, 5, even 10, 15 million. He's been fighting for. You made a 9-digit fight on your first boxing match ever. Now I bet you Dana White been trying to get him to fight again in the UFC, and he's not going to do it because it don't make sense financially.
That almost seemed like wrestling to me.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it might have been, but put it like this. There's a time, let me tell you something, you can Google this.
Yeah.
I offered to fight Bernard Hopkins. Like three years ago.
Yeah.
I asked my man, I put it out there.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I want to fight Bernard Hopkins. I'll fight him.
That's good.
No, listen. 4 rounds, 3-minute round, I'll go fight Bernard Hopkins. And that might have seemed like wrestling to you, but let me tell you the reason I did that. I went to Bernard Hopkins fight, and Bernard Hopkins is one of my favorite boxers of all times. But I went to one of his fights, one of his last fights, maybe like his 5th to last fight, because he always saying this is his last fight.
Yeah.
And there was nobody there in D.C. Damn, for Bernard to go out like this, that's kind of whack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you fight me, you're going to get 1 million pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah.
And you get 1 million
like
people
that, I like
pay-per-view,
that, yeah.
period. The dude knocks him out the ring. What was he, a construction worker?
Yeah.
What you seen him again? Do you remember his name?
No.
Exactly. And you're a boxing expert, a former boxing champion,
Yeah.
and you can't even remember the last dude Bernard Hopkins fought. But if I was the last dude Bernard Hopkins fought, you would have remembered that.
Absolutely.
He would have got 1 million pay-per-views, and we could do it $40, $40 million. Bernard, know what, you could take 60-40 on that. I would have made the money for you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I
I
like
would have
that.
beat
I like
Bernard
that.
because I wasn't. What I was going to do is train.
Dude, he never took that?
He said yes. He said yes. He was tweeting and all that.
I'm surprised he never took that.
Now, you know, they probably got in his ear like Bernard, you're a boxing legend. Now makes sense. Same thing you said, like Floyd and Connor's WWF. That's how people might have thought them. Like, come on, you fighting a rapper, it don't make no sense. But I'm trying to help you make money
All right,
financially.
would you count that as his 5th year? Is that a? Would you say that's a genuine fight?
I would
To
say,
me, it's wrestling.
To me, it's whoever get in that ring. I mean, put it like this. I give you a great example.
Yeah.
This is his first boxing match, right? No real boxing experience, amateur shit.
Right.
But do our president, you're not from America, but do our president got experience? The fucking presidency gets WWF then if that's the case.
Dude, he went
anybody?
out and he was saying some serious things that Clarence Thomas got caught up on.
Exactly.
And they were on him.
The thing to me is if you don't generate a rule in between, like you have to have at least 10 boxing matches, you have to have at least some 5, whatever. If that ain't the rule, then that ain't the rule. That's how I look at it. You know, you're more of a dude. You've been in the ring. I've never really been in the ring, so that shit may offend you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm totally offended. Me as a businessman, change the rule. Say you got to have 5 amateur fights. Like, let me give you an example. Even though this dude had 346 amateur fights, he had 10 professional fights and he got 2 belts. Lumen Checo, he got 2 belts. Bob Arums is his promoter. How you got 10 fights and got 2 championships and a loss in the 10 fights?
Good promoter.
Exactly. I don't care if you had 346 amateur fights. You only had 10 professional
Anthony
fights.
Joshua or Deontay?
You know what? I like Joshua, but Deontay, he's making me. Anthony Joshua's ducking him. They trying to get him to come over to the UK and fight somebody on the undercard of Joshua. Deontay, just fight him.
Wouldn't you take that money though?
Nah, I'm the champion. You the champion. I'm the champion.
Yeah, but you know he needs more fights. He needs the money. He needs more fights.
You mean Anthony Joshua or Deontay?
Deontay. I'm saying Deontay can go over there and box Dylan White, get some money, and hype up the fight even more, make more money.
But after that last fight, what else you want him to do? I mean, he looked like a wrestler almost, even though I'm talking about his presentation.
Oh, who are you talking, Anthony Joshua?
No, the fight he had with Klitschko was good. Deontay, I'm talking about the way he beat up this last guy in 2 minutes. It looked really good. But my point being is, if he needs the money, I think he would have went and did it already. You know, this guy keeps catching a bad break. The 2 fighters before this fight get caught with the steroids.
Yeah,
and then
I agree with that.
Somebody messed their leg up. His fight is all, every time he's about to fight, he catches a bad break.
Yeah.
If it was about the money, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have went over there already and had the fight.
Pounds is a lot of money, though.
Yeah, I agree. Even like I was saying with the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, they was charging $100 in the U.S. and 100 pounds overseas. A lot of people don't know that's 150 U.S. So that's what I'm going to tell you. With the pay-per-view numbers, nobody lost in the Floyd McGregor fight. Right. So I agree with you. Yeah, pounds is more, but if he needed the money, I think he would have went over and did it.
Who is going to win?
What? What you got this? Oh, I know you talking about.
Who is going to win between Anthony Joshua and
Deontay Wilder?
Yes.
I like Deontay Wilder's determination, but the thing
how's the fight going to go? First round?
It's going to be a wild first round because Deontay Wilder comes out and he's wild. Deontay Wilder got 34 fights and 33 knockouts.
Yeah.
The last guy he knocked out was the only guy he didn't knock out.
Right.
So
who's got the better jab?
Last fight, Deontay's jab was looking good. But you got to realize, even Joshua fought a good Klitschko last fight. His last fight against Klitschko was really good. He went down, got back up, won the fight. That was a close fight. I need to see Deontay fight that caliber of opponent. To me, Joshua fought Klitschko, which was a great caliber opponent.
So if Deontay would have fought Klitschko, how would the fight? Would it went the same way? Would it have knocked him out? How do you think the fight would have went different?
I was about to tell you that. What I was saying, even with Joshua, if you get a seasoned heavyweight such as yourself, as you were, his punches are wide.
Right.
Real wide punches, which leaves you time to come up with a short right, check left hook. He punches wide. He's like 6'7", and his wingspan is like 6'9", so you got space to come up there and hit him. So a good boxer, like that got punching power, can knock him out. But you got to not be scared of the nigga. Everybody they see is scared of him, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I don't think Joshua was scared. I don't think Klitschko was scared, even though Klitschko retired. But he punches wide, and it leaves you a lot of space to come up underneath those punches, and I don't know what his chin is like, so I can't answer that because he knocks everybody out.
Deontay, Joshua, Tyson Fury. Who's number one?
I'm going to leave it right now as a tie between Joshua and Deontay, and I'm giving Deontay the edge because he wants to fight, and it seems like they're doing everything under the sun not to make the fight happen, kind of like they did Oscar De La Hoya did with Triple G and Canelo, just stringing it along as they can to make as much money off of it. Tyson Fury to me is just big and doofy, and he's long, and he's to me he's like a wrestler. You know, I just believe Klitschko was off balance when he lost to him. Like, to me, he's a gimmick, if you ask me. I think in your prime you would have knocked him out in 2 rounds.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
Thank you, man.
I think all these guys be talking about you.
That's right. That's right. I'm a pugilist specialist.
That's a fact. I was explaining to my man earlier. Any fighter that beat you, you went back and beat his ass.
Absolutely.
That's a fact, man.
It's the thing about, like, you're riding a horse, you fall off. Okay, you realize what you did wrong, and just go and correct it.
Can I ask you a question? Now, let me ask you a question. I believe it was McCall, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
How did you feel when he was crying in the ring? Like, the dude just started bust out and started crying in the match. Did you think he was mind fucking you? Or what?
To a certain degree.
Like, for the people watching this, just so y'all don't know, Lennox Lewis is fighting the guy. After the first round, he comes out and don't throw no punches, got his head down, just like, and crying, like, and sniffling. And niggas, everybody's just confused. So I want to know what you was thinking in the middle of that fight when this dude just blatantly starts throwing a tantrum without throwing punches, and you're punching him in the face at the same time.
Well, I was prepared for everything. But I was not prepared for a man breaking down and crying in front of me. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, what do I do now? Is he serious or what?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, he stumped me.
Right.
I didn't know what to do, so it was that kind of situation.
Right. But you still proceeded to punch him in the face.
No. What really happened, I went back to the corner, and my trainer, Manuel Stewart, said, well, what are you doing? I said, man, he's crying. He said, so go beat him up then. So I was like, okay.
Right.
So that round, I actually came out and I was trying to give it to him.
Right. That was one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I was a few of your fights though. I was there when at LA when you fought Klitschko and when you fought Tyson too.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was in these fights.
Man, that fight was hard, man.
Yeah, well, it was a great fight. You put in a great performance, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. And thank you for having me again tonight. But anytime you want to kick it with me and ask these questions,
yeah, man,
I'm down, man.
I definitely wanted to have a debate with you about something,
Yeah.
but everything was, you know your boxing, man.
I appreciate
Definitely,
that, man.
you know what's going on. That's good.
Thank you.